welcome to graduate study in Ohio University's first semester in a really, really long time. We're here a little bit earlier than we used to be on the quarter system, and those of you who are brand new graduate students are starting under our semester system. Welcome to faculty, staff, graduate students, and other visitors. We did have a little bit of snafu with the email invitation, and we invited the entire university. I think mostly people figured that out, that the Patton College of Education was really not the College of Engineering, although I got some funny emails about, has the English department really decided to move to the College of Education? We're a good college, and we welcome the English department if they'd like to move over here. But as far as I know, they haven't made that decision. So we have a full agenda, a number of different activities. I'd like you to feel free to ask questions as we go along so that we really answer things that come to mind that are important to you. This is a session for you. And I will introduce myself very briefly, and I will just then ask a couple of questions to find out who's here from what programs and so on. So I'm Amy Howley. I'm the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies in the college. You will hear from me periodically. It'll be a good thing. There'll be announcements of events and information about things. You will probably not hear from, I'm not like the assistant principal. You won't be sent to my office for misbehavior. So you will be hearing from me about events and various things in the college. Just for getting a sense of who's here, why doesn't somebody start off by saying what program you are in, and then we'll see how many people are also in that same program. So let's start with this table. Somebody over here, tell me what program you're in.
C&I.
C&I. Everyone from C&I, please stand up. Excellent. Okay, someone who's from a different program than C&I.
Amy, they want to know what C&I stands for.
C&I, Curriculum and Instruction, in the Teacher Education Department. And there's a master's program and there's a doctoral program in C&I, Curriculum and Instruction. All right, somebody from a different program than that.
Recreation Studies.
All right, stand up. EDAD, that's Educational Administration. Anybody else here from Educational Administration? Excellent. Welcome. Okay, some folks over here too. Welcome. Other programs. Say it louder.
Recreation Studies.
Recreation Studies. Excellent. Welcome. Other programs.
Counseling.
Counseling. Everybody from counseling up. Okay, wonderful. Welcome. Another program.
Apparel, textiles, and merchandising.
Wonderful. Apparel, textiles, and merchandising. Everybody up.
There's only like
There was somebody else, and I saw there you go. How about instructional technology? Do we have anybody here from instructional technology? Excellent. Wonderful. How about higher education and student affairs? Anybody here from higher education and student affairs? Wonderful. What programs have I not found? How about
Coaching
cultural
education.
studies? Excuse me?
Coaching education.
Coaching education. Stand so everybody can get a sense of how many people are here. Other programs.
RHT. Restaurant, Hotel, Tourism.
Restaurant, hotel, tourism.
And you mentioned cultural studies.
Cultural studies, excellent. Any other programs represented that I haven't mentioned or somebody in the audience hasn't volunteered? All right, just so you get another sense of who's here. How many people are faculty in Patton College who are here? How many staff members from the Patton College are here? Excellent. How many, other than first year graduate students are here, so second year and beyond? Okay, oops, I didn't mean to raise my hand. And how many first year graduate students are here? Okay, most of the audience. How many of you are master's students? Excellent. And how many of you are doctoral students? Okay, wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Our first item on the agenda is a keynote address from Dr. Greg Foley. Dr. Foley is our Robert L. Morton Professor of Mathematics Education. And there's a little bit of a bio on a slide that I'll show you, but so we can move things along, I'll ask him to come to the podium and offer his keynote remark.
Some issues. Can everybody hear me now? Plagiarism is permanent. It's not something that you do once and, oh, luckily I got away with it. Great. It doesn't work that way. You turn in a paper, that paper becomes part of that professor's file forever. Okay? We have software, Turnitin software that's really powerful, does an amazing job of finding the stuff out. But whatever it doesn't do today, it'll do tomorrow or the next day or for the rest of your life. So you could be, if you allow yourself to fall into this trap, you're creating an incredibly large, long-term problem for yourself. And even if you somehow don't get caught initially, you could be out in your career, you could be working at another university, you could be paying your bills and all these kinds of things, and suddenly you get a call, hey, we found one of your papers 10 years ago. You have a problem, okay? Everything is checked now, or everything will be checked. So you need to be really, really careful about what you turn in. It will follow you forever. It is the quickest way to have yourself removed from this college. It is the quickest way to have yourself removed from a potential employee situation. Okay, there's no one's going to tolerate that, and you're creating a lot of evidence as you go through. You have to have your own work, and it's not sufficient just to be what I intended. Unintentional plagiarism counts just as bad. If you make a mistake, if you aren't careful with your notes, you could be in the same situation. No one's going to be, oh, well, he didn't mean to. That doesn't matter. The evidence is you use someone else's work without attribution. Okay? So you have to be careful. A few nuances I just want to mention really quickly. One is self-plagiarism. You can self-plagiarize. If you use let's say you turn in one article to a journal, and you say, wow, those 3 paragraphs I wrote are really, really good. I'm going to use that in another journal. If you don't cite yourself, you've just plagiarized. It doesn't matter if it's your own work. That work becomes an independent entity after you turn it in. You have to be careful. Your academic career depends on you being careful. And just some general advice. If you're feeling the stress of feeling like, well, this is going to be a shortcut that's going to work for me, you need to spend some time with your professors. You need to build those relationships, and so that they understand where you are, so that you're not putting yourself in a position that you're sacrificing all your work. Okay. Just some friendly advice on the Friday afternoon. Hope I didn't bring everybody.